Alright, we're back with more of Conductor Man, or Engine Man, or Engineer Man, or Train Man, but in reality, Charge Man, who is for some reason apparently in charge of shipping chickens to all of... where does Mega Man live anyway? Maybe I should have looked into that before I started that talking that I do. Anyways, yes, this level has by far the most amount of chickens in it. I wonder if there's some sort of poll or conspiracy that could be related. Or perhaps chickens enjoy trains more than anyone ever suspected. That is appearing like it is the case. Do those barrels... what do those barrels say on them? It's like... do those barrels say, like, Bob? Who is this Bob, and who does he work for? Anyway, enough mysteries. Let's get on with shooting things. Because that is Mega Man's preferred genre, and we would not want to disappoint him. Come on, Mega Man. You can reach the A. You can do it. Let's try this Bizarro Rush coil out. How the crap? Aha! You have to jump after you are on Rush. What a novelty. What an inconvenience. What a... Rush is a stupid dog. That's not a noun. As everybody knows, the top of trains must be covered with spikes to protect them from suicidal birds, or kamikaze birds. And as everybody also knows, blasts from train vehicles are deadly, especially when they're actually being shot by the passenger. How can I make it out of this alive? Let's find out. Like that, apparently. I wonder how close to the end I am. Well, close enough to still die when being shot by a Met. Nice how they make those little train noises. Da 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 da. Yep, I got health. Now all we need is a couple heart containers and we're set. I must say, this is probably one of the better levels in the game for having one of the less make sense robot masters. Once again, no power massler here. And missiles are very dangerous if you come into close contact with them. Always contact a doctor before using missiles to see if they are right for you. You may also want to try submachine guns, because those are pretty easy to hit with if you just shoot like crazy. Don't tell anybody I'm giving you gun advice, you know. It might be bad for my reputation. And here we have Charge Man. He even shoots from his train pipe. Let us kill ourselves with glory, for the glory of trains. You know, trains were like my favorite thing ever when I was like 4. Anyways, Train Man is weak to rocks, because when trains hit rocks, they die. And it is very sad. Whoa, Nelly, this is like a shield weapon on crack. And it's really hard to hit with, holy crap. Did he just toot at me? We are not in the 3rd grade. That is not funny anymore. I am offended. I am sorely offended by this offense. In any case, let's try to do this, like, intelligently. Seriously, what the crap is up with this rock power? It is like terrible. It is like not work. Stone Man is further reinforced as the worst robot master ever in this game. He cannot be the worst robot master ever because Skullman already has that position. Anyway, enough of that silly rock shenanigans. Let's try just shooting him with giant lasers. Because when trains hit giant lasers, they die. Ow. And when I get hit by trains, I am not much better off than trains being hit by giant lasers. As shown. Seriously, what the crap is this power? It is total crap, and it is not very power. Am I supposed to control this with some sort of shenanigans-esque button input? What is this, a fighting game? Do I have to do like a Hadouken? Or Hadouken? Or Dragon Punch? Or shooting guy? I think I might have to sacrifice one of my energy tanks for the greater good here. Cause this guy is like... I'm sure he's not that hard. But stones don't work against anything ever. Therefore, Stone Man needs to... Well, actually, he can't really do anything about his inherent suckiness now, because I sort of blasted him to, like, whatever you call those things that people explode into in this game. I think perhaps the reason that I'm not hitting him is that I'm shooting him when he's invincible. That is never a good tactic, I'm afraid. Interestingly, trains are harder bosses than everything else that a Robot Master is based on in this video game. So much that he can afford to toot in my general direction. Personally, I would find such an act shameful. I just noticed that we are in fact still inside of a train. But now Train Man is no longer inside of a train, because he is inside of death. I wonder where the dining car is. Seriously, where's the dining car? You got charge kick. Is that, if that's anything like Falcon Kick, I'm sold. But I've been told that it is not so. Anyway, after saving 5 times or so, let's see what Charge Kick does. And in the meantime, do maybe very little of Waveman stage. Cause I've already done 2 videos tonight. I mean, really. Nice music. Hey, I'm pressing the button. What does this do? It does nothing. It is like goggles in that it does not do anything. And that... Oh, now I understand. That's pretty cool, actually. Let's see if it does anything worthwhile. If I could find anything to kick with... Ah! Ah! Okay. That's cool. Yeah, where are the enemies, Waveman? You said there would be enemies. You know, I should probably de-equip that instead of wasting it. So much for very little of Waveman stage, because I have the quest... Because I was in the middle of the quest for things to... This is the part they copied into Splash Woman's stage, isn't it? Those fiends. Haha! So much for playing this game completely blind, eh, Capcom? You didn't anticipate the future. Splat. Well, This part will surely be more exciting in turbo mode. But probably it's not a good idea because it's turbo mode. Come on. They don't make bubble elevators like they used to. Actually, that's a blatant lie because this is exactly like the Splash Woman version. So they do make them exactly like they used to, in fact. Whoop, that did not happen. It was in fact a test to make sure those spikes were for more than popping bubbles. And with that sageful advice, I must leave you now, because there is very little time left in the video. This has been Shag with parts 5 and 6 of Mega Man 5. Good morning.